Intelligence. I'm Intox along with BDot, baby.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Episode 148. What's going on out there?
What's up, folks?
What's
up?
Awkward Intelligence in your fucking place. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here.
What's been going on, man? How was your week?
My week.
It's like we're here again.
Right.
Here we are.
Right. Like it flew.
It always feels that way. It's cool because it's like something you're, like we always talk about, how you're looking forward to something. You have something to look forward to. So it's kind of like that's how Friday always shows up. You're like, damn, it's Friday again. You're like, because you're looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're looking forward to getting that time off and relax and stuff like that. So,
Be happy as hell when the weekend get here and Friday get here.
you know, for those people who work Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people who do so many different things other than that. It's crazy.
Right.
There's people that work at night. There's people that have mid-shift. There's people who work through the weekend. Their weekend's Tuesday and Wednesday.
Right.
It's crazy how they got us all on so many different
schedules, right?
Schedules and calendars.
Yes.
And every fucking thing, right?
Yeah, speaking of that, do you know...
Here we go.
You know Canada celebrate Thanksgiving?
Now?
In October? Yeah.
They have an October Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I
Didn't know that.
didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Until
Interesting.
Yesterday. I was like, what?
Well, I mean, you get a Chinese New Year in like February or some shit. Something weird like that. I think it's in February and not, like December 31st or whatever. The Chinese New Year's like in February. So yeah, we've talked about that in past shows.
Right.
Where we've said, depending on the calendar you go by, depending on the Bible you're reading, depending on so many different things, who knows what fucking time we're really in?
Right.
Everybody's clock, for the most part, goes by 2025. We're in 2025, but we don't really know what fucking time we're really in. That's just the time we've been told and the time that's been holding since we've known it.
Right.
But before then, we don't know how much time has been manipulated. We don't know how much history's been manipulated. We don't, you know what I mean? We've been learning all that.
Yeah, especially with the leap year and all that shit.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
some people have like equated that and said something along the lines of like, if you go back to like 2000, if they say, we're at 2025. So if you take that and you take the leap year into account and you take in account like the way that the moon cycle is, so that the time's actually a little off. It's not a perfect 28 days or whatever. It's like 28.2 or something. You know what I mean? If you calculate all that in and multiply it into 2025 with some calculation, I'm not sure the formula of all that, but of what they actually did. But when they said they realized that that puts it's like 600 or 700 years that ends up being in there, where you're like, where'd that go? Because it's not accounted for. It's like our calendars have been manipulated. Our history's been manipulated. So it's like, you've got a Jewish calendar. You've got a Julian calendar. You got a Gregorian calendar. What fucking time are we actually in?
Right.
Because according to the Jewish calendar, it's a whole nother fucking year. It's not even 2025. So, yeah, that's the thing,
See?
That's the shit we got to deal with. We're so fucking confused by just our basics that we don't know if we're coming or going.
Right.
We don't know.
That's the basics.
Left or right. Yeah.
That's every day.
We just have to trust what we know.
Right.
Or what we see, what's in front of us. If my phone says it's 2025, I got to trust that. You know what I mean? I got to trust it. So that's where we've made it.
Damn. That is crazy.
Everything has been manipulated at some point.
Right. And then we got to time go back, time go forward, all this extra shit.
Right.
Like
fall back,
lose an hour,
forward.
get an hour.
Right.
So I don't know.
They got us turned all kinds of craziness.
Right.
Yeah, we're turned around in so many ways.
Right.
And I think that's just part of the world right now. That's why everything seems confusing in its own way. Not that it is confusing, but that it's like chaos almost. You got a lot of chaos going on. I think a lot of that is because we're starting to unravel the fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? So it's like as we're unraveling the bullshit, we're seeing it crumble in real time. It's fucking cool, man. So that's why they say it's the greatest time to be alive, because we're actually seeing all the shit. It's like, even Miles was on last week. Remember that, but she used to tell me like, the whole shit. Did I just lose the thought that quick? It was something that she told me along those lines. What were we talking about? Timelines and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Calendars and time and stuff. Shit.
Damn.
It went that fast. That was quick.
I see.
All right. I'll see you next week.
I hate that. Say that.
I'm done for the day. So my brain turned off.
That's how I feel, bro. It's all good, man. But yeah,
just history and time and all the things we're talking about.
A lot of people is crashing out too.
Yeah.
You know
the chaos. That's what we're talking about. The chaos and all this
some
stuff.
People just can't take this shit no more.
Mm-hmm. Right. Some people are falling apart because of it.
Some people is really
definitely
going underwater.
And that was like years ago, as I was learning all these things, the idea that they told us was if you don't start working on yourself, if you don't start going in the right directions, that's what's going to happen to you.
Right.
They said that. You're going to end up crashing out or doing some wild shit because you're going to be so scrambled, everything's going to feel like chaos.
Right.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Facts.
And that's, I think, where I was going with that was because I prepared myself and because, something like Mom always said or something, I can't remember exactly what she was saying, but along those lines, it prepared me for all this. And I started putting myself in the right directions. I started learning things. I started researching stuff. I started looking at things again. I started looking at what was really real, not what they told me, not what I thought, but what was really real. And I started really looking at things again and just reading the Bible over and just reading books over, watching movies again and just doing all these things that was just re-inputting all this information in, but with a new lens,
There it is.
with a new lens.
There it is.
And that's what I keep doing. I mean, even...
It hit different, right?
Yeah, over the last couple of weeks, I've even watched movies that I've watched before again, from like the 80s or the 90s or whatever. And I'm like, fuck, there's more shit in here that I didn't even see the first time.
Yes,
I'm like, and then I watched it like a couple years ago and didn't see it then. Now I'm seeing it today. So it's kind of like the research is beyond, I was telling somebody that the research is beyond just learning new things. You got to unlearn, relearn, and then cross-reference things that you grew up with. That's why those Mandela effects and shit get weird. It's because it's like, did Fruit of the Loom have a cornucopia or did it not? Like, are they lying to us? Because I'm like, I feel like it had a cornucopia, right?
Yeah. It definitely did.
I think most people would say that, but we also got to remember, we're collapsing timelines. We're fixing things.
My thing is,
could that have come from a different place?
You shouldn't be arguing about that.
We shouldn't be. There shouldn't be no argument.
There shouldn't be no debate about it.
So it's like, is AI fucking with us? Is the internet fucking with us? What's going on?
So that's to
here?
tell you something right there.
So, because they're trying to say it never happened.
Right. Wow.
And you're like, yeah. If you look on the internet and you look it up, it says that the cornucopia never happened. Was never there.
Get out of
Everybody was making it up.
I remember that shit back in the day. That shit
I had Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah, I had Fruit of the Looms too.
Yeah. So I was like, I know there was a cornucopia. There was no way it was just a pile of fucking fruit.
The bright red.
It was like a brown corn thing behind it,
little
right?
horn,
like a horn type
little
thing,
horn
right?
filled with fruit.
Yes,
but I remember
because there's no way fruit was just laying there. That's weird.
Right.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Ain't no way.
I'm with you.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I think most of the world is there. But like we said, if you're collapsing timelines and we're doing things like that, there's some residual shit that could happen. I'm sure that's possible. We see that in movies where they say, if you do something here, it changes something over here, and so that's totally possible. But it's something small, but that's what tells us we're doing it.
Right.
That's exactly what's telling us that we're doing stuff, is because things in our world are changing. And it's because we're going back in time, and we're fucking. That's why I say we're time travelers, man. This is what we do. This is think about it. Like when you dream, do you think that's right now? No, that's a whole different time. Yeah. That could be a whole different dimension. You're jumping time. You're jumping dimensions. You're doing all kinds of shit.
Right.
That's why they call us multidimensional. We're multidimensional beings. It's just that we think we're stuck here right now. That's the crazy part. That's the fucking psyop. That's the craziness we thought we were stuck here. And it's like, no, we're just in this motherfucker making shit happen. We just don't realize it. Because somebody tried to take us down and say, oh, you guys aren't powerful. You didn't do nothing. You don't know who you are. You're not from this land. Just totally destroyed our cultures. And then we're remembering now.
Bomb droppers.
That's what we're doing. We're remembering.
Then took our shit to use it.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
they took it away from us and used it for their own gain.
Right.
Yeah, crazy work. Because we got amnesia, and then we're remembering again. So yeah. That's why it's like nothing. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything they're doing, they took from us.
So do you think there's something out there where as though something they could like send a wave and you forget shit?
I think that's possible because it's frequencies.
Right.
So yeah, if they send the correct, like think about it, there's radio waves flying in the air right fucking now, and if you have the right antenna, you can catch it. But the thing is if they throw some crazy waves at you, you're an antenna too, so of course you can catch it. So I think that's part of the warfare, where you have, like we're always saying, the food's poison, the air's poison. Well, so's the frequencies, because 5G towers. What fucking happened to those? Because a couple years ago, everybody was like, we're going to 5G towers, we're going to 5G. And then what the fuck? Where'd they go? We're not doing 5G no more?
Yeah.
It's not happening? What's
it's just on your phone.
Where'd it go?
5G.
My shit says 6G now.
6G?
My phone says 6G now. I swear it does.
Damn.
Look at this again. I swear it says 6G. I'm like, I think they just skipped 5G and they said, fuck all that shit. We're going somewhere else.
I don't give a fuck. As long as I get a G. As long as my phone work, man. That's what I'm trying to tell people. As long as my damn phone works,
Where did I see that?
I'm not tripping.
Say something. I don't know.
You gotta go in settings or something.
Yeah, I don't know where that is right now, but I swear I saw it on there one time where it said 5G, and I was like, 6G, and I was like, what the fuck? We didn't skip 5? Because everybody was excited about 5, but then we didn't get nothing.
Right.
So the conspiracy behind that is that 5G was bad frequencies. It was really them just shooting some shit out at you like you're talking about, and that's what made us sick. It wasn't the fucking COVID shit. It was the 5G frequencies hitting us and shit, and we just couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? That's a big, because they say when 1G came out, there was certain sicknesses that showed up. When 2G came out, there was certain sicknesses that showed up. When 3G came out, there was certain sicknesses that showed up. So they just keep using the same shit, and they just keep hitting us with different things, trying to figure out new shit.
Right.
And then they back it with some fucking thing called, a sickness. Oh, there's a flu. Oh, there's this. Oh, there's H1N1. Oh, there's, you know what I mean?
Right.
And just call it something fucking new every time, but it's not a flu. It's them fucking hitting us with frequencies.
Just inching up a notch.
Yep. Just
see how far.
Squeezing us a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These dirty motherfuckers.
Crazy shit, right? But that's why we have to have our protections.
Yes,
you know what I
sir.
mean? We end up with stuff like this that helps protect us better from those things and keeps those frequencies from even coming at us. It's just like having a shield. It's like wearing God's armor, I guess. You know what I mean? In a way, you can put it like that if people want to see it like that. It's like once you have a shield around you and you're protected, there's nothing for you to worry about. That's why you don't have to walk around this world thinking, yeah, shit's fucked up. But if you're doing the things you need to do, you're not even affected by half that shit anymore.
Right.
If you're cleaning up your eating habits, if you're cleaning up your social media, if you're you're getting healthier, you're working out, whatever your options that you're trying and doing, you're bettering yourself. And that's where you got to be at. If we're just out here letting it fucking defeat us, then that's the problem. That's what we were doing for a long time because we didn't know no better.
Right.
And now you have shows like this where we can come and tell you, look what's going on. Take a different look at it. That's all.
Bomb droppers.
Start questioning some things.
Yeah, for real, man. Like you said earlier, you gotta take care of yourself. Start working out, man, because you just never know, man.
Your health is your wealth.
Because I supposed to go see somebody Saturday, right? And I showed up, but they wasn't there.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, damn, okay. So I came back, and when I met him, he tells me he had a heart attack.
That day?
That Saturday.
Holy Oh, you see him later. Got you.
No,
Or that same day?
No, I seen him Monday.
A couple days later. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday type shit.
That Saturday he was going through some shit, right?
Right. So I didn't even know this. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
you weren't informed. Yeah.
right. You just never know. You know what I mean? So he told me he had a heart attack. He said he's in a room and he just his right arm just went numb.
Right.
Couldn't move it, nothing like that, right? But he said he went to the hospital, said they ran an x-ray on him all crazy, right? And he said two of his vein hearts.
Right.
His veins go to his heart.
Right.
2 of them was clogged.
Ooh. Yeah.
So it wasn't no blood coming through there.
Right. It got stopped. That's what.
That's why you need to go to Elevate Your Life.
That
site.
It's on the screen. You see.
To get nitric oxide. That will help your blood flow.
Nitric oxide boost.
That will help your blood flow and better circulation. You know what I'm saying? So now I got him on it.
Right. Got him on the site.
You know, yeah. I got him. I had to, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you need to take these.
Right. Well, I mean, you know
what I'm saying?
you know to do, right?
Right.
It's, you have something that's available to try and fix things like that, right? Because I mean, after all the years we've talked, you know, that's why I did the black seed oil and the oil of oregano and all that stuff. I was taking that for, you know, I took like a whole bottle of that of each of them over like a set of time or whatever, and I was like, okay, I took one whole bottle of each. I should probably be good right now. I'll chill, you know, whatever. But I could always go back and do it again. It's like cleansing.
Sir.
It's a cleansing.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's what I be telling people.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's really not the fact that our food is fucked up. It's that there's a lot of fuck shit going on in our body already. And so by adding more bullshit, you know, that's what does it. But if you take a moment and you clear it out, you do a fast, you do, you know, like I said, black seed oil of oregano, different things. There's different stuff out there. We've talked about so much of it.
Soursop.
Right? Soursop, She Legit.
Man,
So,
ashwagandha.
Yeah.
Man, it's so many things out here.
Just sing them the
man.
song real quick. Go ahead.
Give your body what you need. Elevate your life. Black seed oil. Man, stop.
But if you go to elevateyourlife. What is
Yeah.
it? Elevateyourlife.site.
That's right.
Then the song's on there. You can hear it there too.
Yeah. But the most
yeah.
important part is to take care of your health. We have some products on there that will take care
That'll help you get in the right direction.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that you don't take care of, like your liver, kidneys,
Yeah, because
shit like that.
what it comes down to is when you're sick a lot of the times, or your body's just, you know, got some issues. What it comes down to is it's parasites. It's not
Facts.
a bacteria, a virus, or different. It's parasites. Your body is full of parasites from all this bullshit they've been giving us. These vaccines they've been injecting us with this food they've been doing. You know, this processed bullshit. You end up getting parasites in you. That's what they don't tell you. Because if they told you it was parasites, you realize you could get rid of it. But what they do is they put you on these medicines. You know, they call them medicines. But what does it say on the back, folks? It says drug facts. What are the drug facts when you get those medicines? So everybody out there talking about they don't do drugs, you're doing drugs. You're just your drug dealer's called a doctor.
Oh.
You know what I mean? That's the difference. And so there are moments in time when those medicines will help you because your body has gone too far and you have to have something intervene. And those are the best choice medicines at the time. So I'm not saying, you know, like we've said before, I'm not saying don't take your medications. You know what I mean? If you need your medications, you got to take those at this time because your body's so fucked, that's where you're at. You know what I mean? But the idea is to get off those medications.
Right.
You know?
Go natural,
No medication was supposed to last your whole life. It was never supposed to be that. But that's what they tried to sell us.
Right.
And
it's
that's
crazy.
the bullshit.
Some people just got to have that medicine.
Right.
Like, no, I need this medicine. I'm like, wow. You're gone. You're
well, they're done. They've
You're
already
hooked.
hooked them. They got them. They got them for life at that point. You know what I mean? That's a customer for life. Think about it. It's a customer for life.
Right.
You know, it's exactly how you do it. So yeah. But the idea is to figure it out. You got to figure it out through different means. There's when you realize that you can take those parasites down with different things, like we've talked about, the black seed oils, the oil of oregano, the She Legit, the moringa, all those different things. They clear different parasites that are in your body. And so by eating those things and doing it in a regimen and possibly with a fast, if you can do it that way too, is, you know what I mean, fast out and get your body to reset. If you do a 3-day fast, you do a water fast, you do a 3-day water fast, that right there will reset your body. Because what happens is after 18 hours of fasting, your body goes into panic. That's the thing, right? But that's what scares everybody. It's supposed to be like that. What it does is it goes into panic. But you know the first thing it eats? It doesn't start eating your muscles. It doesn't start eating your good stuff. It immediately starts eating all the shit that's in you that doesn't need to be there because it doesn't know where to put it. It's like, I don't know where this shit goes. Your liver's trying to put shit out. You know what I mean? That's why you're getting pimples and rashes and stuff. Your body's trying to fucking expel all this shit in your body. You know? So while it's doing that, while you're fasting, it starts eating all those bad cells. It starts taking down all the bad shit that doesn't make sense. It's going, I don't know what that is. Then just fucking destroy that right now. Use that as energy.
Right.
And it just uses that as energy to go through. So after 18 hours, that's why it's called ketosis. You get your body into ketosis. And so that's where it starts eating all that shit. And then after that, like I said, after 18 hours, that's what it's doing. And that's why you got to stay active. You know, you can't just lay there for fucking 3 days and hope it works. You know what I mean? You just do the normal shit. Stay active. Keep moving. Drink a little water here and there. You know what I mean? Keep some water in your body.
The whole thing is don't think about it.
Yeah, and don't think about it. Yeah. We're just so used to doing things.
Right.
I was there too. I used to think the same thing. Like, how do I just stop eating? I've always done it my whole life. Like, how do you do that?
Right,
You know?
right,
It's a mental block. We
Definitely.
had a mental block in our shit because we're so used to doing things. We're creatures of habit, they say. So we're so used to having habits and ideas, and we just feel like we gotta do this. We gotta do this. So yeah, just think about it. It's things to think about. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your
I
health
agree.
is your wealth.
I agree.
You got to try something else. Whatever you've been doing is not working.
Droppers. Right. You take the medication for years now and you still going through that issue.
Right.
Something not right.
Right.
But yeah, you know, they lied to you folks. They lied to you. They said you can't get rid of herpes, no shit like that.
Right.
You definitely
Because those are
can get-
parasites.
Exactly.
But they didn't tell us they were parasites.
Exactly. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
That and think about the way they told us about that. They said, you know, they tell you like, you know, 1 in 3 people has it. Everybody's gonna get it. You know, you're like, there's all this shit. It's like because they knew
Scared
it was
the
a
shit out
fucking
of you.
parasite, and there was no way we could get around it because we didn't know any better.
Right.
But now we know better. So knowing better was if you knew better, you do better.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
So yeah.
Yeah, man. So you just, like I said, man, call somebody, check on your peoples, man, because you just never know. Never know they can get out of here, man.
Right. Especially if they're not doing anything to
Right.
not, you know what I mean? If they're just doing the normal everyday bullshit, well then yeah. Eventually that's gonna fall off too. You can't keep going. We can't keep going like this. We just can't.
Right.
You know, and that's, you know, part of my awakening in 2017. That's what told me that was when my body, when I guess I shifted. I shifted out and was like, not drinking anymore. Shifted out, done. Almost took me out though. You know what I mean? Put me in the hospital. It was crazy, but you know what I mean? But I learned from that and I understood that, okay, I can change it from here. It's not, I haven't done irreparable damage at this point.
Right.
And so everything can be fixed. Your body is constantly fixing itself. That's the other part. Think about when you sleep. They always say when you sleep, your body heals, right? Why do you think your body's healing at that point? Because it's fasting and it's eating the bullshit in the middle of the night. You see what I'm saying? It's trying to repair your stuff. It's not using energy for you to run around and do shit and talk and whatever. Your sleep. All it's got to do is breathe for you, you know, and keep your organs moving. The rest of it, it's just fucking using it to fucking heal you. Heal your little, you know, your little shits and stuff, whatever's going on with you. It starts fixing things. And so that's why I said, if you're sleeping, it's fixing. Think about if you're fasting and moving. It's probably doing it faster and better and smoother.
Right.
You know? So you just got to get into it. You know, I was doing intermittent fasting for a while there too. You know, it was like I was trying all kinds of different things. And intermittent fasting is where you might go 18, 20 hours and then you'll eat. And then you might go another 18, 20 hours and then you eat. And you might do like 30 hours. It just depends on how you feel,
Like
what you want to
sex
do.
and shit.
Yeah, I guess, you know what I mean? Just if you want to stay, you know, a certain level, it's just discipline.
Right.
So yeah.
There you go.
It's discipline.
There you go.
And it's not being scared. Stop being scared of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
you
you're
think
just
they
not
gonna
used to
die
it.
some shit.
Yeah, because that's
Or
what they tell us.
unalive.
if you don't eat for 7 days, you're gonna fucking, it's all this bullshit. It's like, of course that's what they're gonna tell you, But you'll know that difference. You'll know the difference of your body. Like you have to test it. That's the point, and go there and test it and work into it, because then you'll start to see like, oh shit, yeah, nothing's different.
Right.
Nothing's different. And then what was cool about me doing that a few times too is I lost interest in a lot of foods. Mm-hmm. Certain foods I just don't even have interest in them anymore. I'm just like, nah, don't even want to eat that no more.
Right.
You just don't even think about it because you just haven't. And, you just stopped, and it's like, and you're doing this weird. You got to try it. It's a different experience. It's a different experience. That's all I'm saying. I'm advocating for it. I think it's great. Once I found fasting, I just thought it was a cool thing. So, yeah, you can do so many things with it.
Damn, that's crazy. I stopped eating cereal.
Right.
But now I eat healthy cereal.
I don't even buy bread anymore, really. I don't even eat bread very much.
Damn.
Yeah, bread. Damn. I don't eat bread. I don't have bread at the house usually at all. So yeah, I stopped messing with whole milk. Yeah, it's been a long time. I buy the California coconut milk now.
Coconut milk,
Khalifa's or something called.
Okay.
Khalifa something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You'll know it. It's not. There's not very many of them in there.
Yeah, I use the almond milk.
Yeah, They said coconut milk's even better.
Yeah, somebody told me I need to try goat milk. You ever had that before?
Goat milk is an alternative as well, but you got to remember that's also from an animal again, just like cow's milk. So it's like, it's cool for certain things. Like I'd use it for butter or different shit. You know what I mean? Different shit. You could probably work with it and make better stuff with it. Get it, but it'd have a different flavor. But it's gonna be just like cow's milk. It's gonna have shit in it that we don't really need because we're not fucking goats.
You know what
I'm saying? We're not fucking goats. So.
I mean, shit, everything's animal tested.
Right.
Everything animal fucking tested. So
what are you, the FDA?
Shit, nah, I mean, nah. I'm just saying, shit. Shit. And the animals, it's cool.
Yeah. So I could, like I said, I could see goat milk, using it for certain things. Of course, anything like that, use it for certain things. But yeah, I think I've moved on to, if I buy milk, I'll buy it for like a recipe or something like that. And I'm going to just buy coconut milk. It's just simple because I don't use very much. So even if it's a little more, some people will probably be like, that's expensive. It can be. I guess it can be more expensive than regular milk. But if I'm just buying it when I need it.
That's the good milk then.
Yeah, if I'm only buying it when I need it, I'm not buying it very often. So for me, it doesn't matter. If I spend a little more on milk, I ain't bought milk in a month though. Where some people buy it weekly. So it just, But that's what, again, now you got to think about it. Why are you buying so much fucking milk?
Right.
What are you using it for? What are you doing?
They got kids, badass kids, that eat cereal in the morning.
Right. Get them off that shit. Start giving them fruit in the morning.
Everybody kid ain't bad.
I'm
just saying.
You get a banana and some watermelon this morning. That's breakfast. So, yeah.
Yeah, see, that, I don't think nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So I think they just say, go ahead to make some cereal.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you're a kid, it's an easy meal.
Right.
We've all been there. But don't do it just because you can't, because, you know what I mean?
Right.
Figure it out. Switch it up if you have to. That's all I'm saying.
But have you noticed, like, when you're trying to eat healthy, the price is a little higher?
It can be. Definitely can be. Yeah, I definitely see
price
that.
Is way higher.
But think about it. If you're eating less, if you're fasting every 3 days, you know what I'm saying? You're eating less. You only got to buy 2 meals a week. Come on, people.
Right.
Get your shit together.
Let's get it, bro.
Right.
Then you can buy 2 good meals instead of fucking a bunch of bullshit meals. See what I'm saying?
Or prepare
it.
one nice big meal.
And then you have enough for two that week.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm with it.
Exactly.
I'm with it.
That's crazy. I could think like this, but I can't.
It takes discipline. It takes, you gotta work into it. It's not something you're just gonna do. That's why I said, but you can take steps and start working towards that and start eliminating things like we talked about before. Eliminate certain foods and then just work into some shit. And the next thing you know, you're just like, I'm not even hungry.
Right.
You just get to a point where you're like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, because I feel you on that. So I think I used to fast, but me not knowing fast, me not knowing
You weren't
that I was
doing it
fasting.
thinking about it.
Right.
Yeah, you were just
I was just not eating.
right. Well, think about it as kids
You know what I'm
sometimes. We would have to get called in. Come eat something. Because
Right.
we just be out all day.
Right.
Not eating nothing.
Right.
Just drinking just drinking a little water. And you out all day just doing all the things you're doing.
Shit, I can eat a bag of chips and be straight.
And that's
So-
probably out of habit. More than you know what I mean? Or just a treat. It's not that you really need it.
Right.
You're just treating yourself.
Right.
So yeah.
And like you said earlier, it make you lose your habits of foods and shit. So
Right.
I just be like, I don't even want to eat. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm straight.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. I can eat a bag of chips and be good, bro.
Yeah, they were fattening us up, man. They were getting us ready for slaughter.
Bone droppers.
They don't want us now. We don't taste good. We're not fat anymore.
Or maybe they want us to get us fat so they could put us on the grill.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Think about it like when you eat a
That's crazy.
ribeye, you want the marbling. You want a little fat in there so that it's got some fucking it's flavor. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, they were fattening us up, trying to put shit in us.
Damn.
Think about it. If you were a negative entity, and the more negative something was, your food was, it just powered you more. Think about that, right? Then you would, if we were their food, the more shit they could fucking put in you, rashes and pus and fucking, that makes you so low vibrational. To them, that's probably a fucking best meal they can get. Type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think like that. Like, opposite of what our best meal is, a blessed meal with fucking good frequencies in it. And you know what I mean? That makes us better because we thrive on, good energy. But if they thrived on bad energy, how fucking fucked up should their shit be for them to have good? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like opposite. That's probably why they do the whole adrenochrome thing with the children. Is if they freak a child out so fucking much and all that adrenaline just runs through the body, that shit gets embedded in their in the meat. You know what I mean? And then when they chop that up and make meals, they got a fucking low vibrational piece of fucking meat.
Right.
Because they tortured the shit out of that child.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the evil shit we're up against because we can't even fathom it. Because we'd never do some shit like that. We can't even fathom it. Like, when I first heard of it, I was just like everybody else. Nah, that can't be real. Like, that's way too out there. And then you're like, but wait a minute. If they're opposite of us, that's exactly what they'd fucking do. And so, yeah, that's crazy, bro. They're not eating good food like we are.
No.
Why would they be eating good food?
Yeah.
They're eating all the shit. They want it to be fucked up. You know what I mean? The more fucked up, the better.
That's why they say they eat off our energy.
Correct. And that's why they
wow.
that's why they put the whole fucking the bad stuff and the mass shootings and the different things and the natural disasters and the plane crashes. It's to get us to
get
fucking go
everybody
into
low
fear, low
vibration,
vibrational,
right.
so they can fucking start feeding off that energy.
Right.
Get us to fight with each other.
Right.
Feeding off that energy. It's all that shit. Yeah. That's everything tied in, man. That's one part of it. But it's all tied together. And that's the thing. We're not sitting here trying to, we don't doomsday everybody we're just trying to inform everybody that if you look at your fucking world, you can see what's going on. And then you have to make the decisions to get out of that shit. That's the difference.
Bomb droppers.
We're just bringing you the information. It's up to you to figure out what you got to do.
Because can't nobody do it for you, bro.
Right.
When that time comes, it's going to be you and him.
Yep. Because that's why I say I've been preparing myself, because I've been, look at me. You see me change over the last couple of years on this show. I look totally different than I did when I started the show. You know what I mean? To now. And I always talk about it because I'm aging backwards and I'm in my superhero phase. So I'm changing into the person I need to be. I got a new costume now. I got a new appearance. It's just the way it's going to be. We're all changing. We're all developing. We're all doing all this shit. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Yes, sir.
How are you building your world better?
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Yeah, because if we are what we believe, then you know what I mean. That's the power,
Man.
you know.
I try not to be caught up in this world, bro.
Yeah.
Try not to be.
Well, you gotta, like we always say, navigate your
wanna
world.
be-
Navigate your world, you know.
Right.
But you gotta know
What's going on?
what's
out
happening a little bit. What are the rules? What's the ideas? Because if you don't know the rules, you don't know how to navigate it.
here? Right.
You know. So
It shouldn't be no rules. Only rule you should be keeping is the commandments.
right.
That's the only rule you should be.
For the most part, those are your
Be
basic
going for.
rules. Just what really is just be a decent person.
Right.
Just be a decent person. You know, you have no ill will towards people. You're not trying to scam people. You're not trying to take advantage of anybody. Just be a decent person. As long as you're a decent person in this world, you'll go far.
It gotta come from the heart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Come from the heart.
Because we've said this before. When some like if you know, if you have somebody like somebody that's like a mafia boss or something, right? Most of the time they have their power because they're feared and they're like, you know, and they're you know, they're, what's the word? They're feared and they're like, you know, I can't think of it. It's like a 2-word thing, fear and something, but they're right. So they mainly have their power because they fear everybody into their power, right? But the true person who runs a neighborhood or a city or whatever is the one that's loved and respected. That person is going to go farther because someone's always trying to take down that other person because they're fearful of that person. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you're loved and respected, nobody should be trying to fuck with you
Right.
because everybody loves and respects you.
Bomb droppers. Yeah, not everybody though, but yeah.
But
I
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
That's how it should work.
I got you.
But
Right.
because we have this other shit, you know, it's like they're clashing with each other, you know? But we're taking care of that. We're cleaning all that stuff up. That's the whole point of trying to educate people and try to say, you know, be authentic and be real and just be yourself, but be a decent person. And if you can do that, everybody's going to be fine. You know? We're going to change this world real fast.
Right. Yep. We all gotta do it together though.
Yeah.
That's
community.
That's the key.
Oh, another thing is we were talking the other day, and you know, I'm saying, like, you know, with all these people protesting and all these different things happening, walkouts and strikes, and some people are like, we can't do that, we can't do this, or not everybody's gonna want to do it, you know, because they can't take the day off or whatever it is. Well, that's like I was talking to somebody. I said that's the part of the community is we got to think. Look, if everybody does it, some people are going to have to take a hit because they still got to pay for daycare. They still got to do this. You know what I mean? Things still got to happen. But that means the rest of us who should be helping those people through that moment. You know what I mean? As a community, because if we come together and help each other and fuck them, what do you think's going to happen? They need us. They can't do nothing without us. The world does not move without us. Come on, people.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
I agree. I definitely agree.
We can, the day the earth stood still, we can do it. We just have to all work together. It's crazy.
Come down to it again.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We can make it stand still, and I bet you it'll make a statement.
We just gotta stop spending money, man. That's the issue.
Yeah, we keep the flow going. That's true.
Right.
You know
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we got to get all the name
currency, right?
brands.
You got to keep the currency happening.
Yeah, but it's going to the wrong hands.
Well, I thought about that the other day, right? I was watching a podcast,
What's that?
and it made me think when they came over here in 1492, and then from that point on, they started trying to take over and exploit us. That's what they did. They pulled a wealth transfer on us. They transferred the money from them or from us to them. That's where we've been for the last 250 years. That's why we're working on this right now, to flip it and so that the money comes back to us.
Bomb droppers.
That's the wealth transfer we're talking about. We're not talking about, and that's the thing, we're not talking about something that don't belong to us. We don't want any more than what belongs to us. I'm not trying to take nothing from nobody else.
Right.
I want what belongs to me, and it's out there. And if it, you know what I mean? And so that wealth has to be transferred back to us. That's what a lot of this is. That's what a lot of the chaos you're seeing in the news with the politicians and all these different things. A lot of that is because the money is leaving their hands and coming back to us.
Bomb droppers.
And that's why they're scared.
Yeah.
And they're trying to scare you.
And they can't come up with an agreement.
Right.
What are y'all in here arguing over some money that y'all already have?
Right.
And we out here fucked up, and y'all in here arguing about who
right,
who got the biggest balls, who on top. Come on, man.
Yeah,
They motherfuckers playing games, man. They playing games.
They've been playing with us.
They are playing games.
It's always been a fucking circus. We just didn't know we were attending the circus.
Yeah, I didn't buy tickets for this.
Right. He's like, I don't remember buying tickets for this.
Right.
Well, that's why I remember, because we talked about bread and circuses before. You know, in Roman times, whenever they wanted to distract the public, they would throw something in the Colosseum and they would give out free bread for everybody. So you got bread and circus. And so because it was free bread and you could see a good show, you rather go do that while they did some other shit behind your back.
Right. Hey, let's get it, bro.
Right. I remember those circuses back in the day. Then they had like freak shows and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
what happened to those people? Where'd
right.
they all go?
Right.
Where'd the freaks go?
Right, like crazy. Yeah.
They don't exist no more?
I remember some shit like that.
Where'd they go? Yeah. I thought I found them at one time. I thought I found them on Kill Tony. Remember I used to talk about that? There was a show on YouTube called Kill Tony. I thought I found the freaks. There's some freaks there, but yeah, it's not what I thought it was. But I was like, there's some freaks that be showing up there. But I was like, I don't think that's where all the freaks went. But I thought that was where they went at one time. I was almost convinced.
I don't know what happened to them damn people.
But yeah, I'm like, where'd they all go? They all went home, folks. They were just here to entertain.
Yeah. Or distract us.
Or distract us from what? Right? Circuses. See? Bread and circuses. Sons of bitches.
Right.
You know, that makes me think about it too then. See, boom. Good segue. Remember how we talked about world fairs and all that stuff in the early 1800s, early 1900s, or whatever, well, even before that, late 1700s, early 1800s, or whatever. They had all those world fairs and shit, right? Well, they had circuses that would come down there too, and so yeah, maybe they were distracting motherfuckers as they were running these world fairs and changing our fucking history and shit. That's what was distracting us. There was also the freaks and all the other bullshit. So we went to that instead of going and learning about our fucking history and checking out, you know, we didn't see that building in Chicago they fucking burned down because we're over in fucking somewhere else watching a fucking circus with Barnum and Bailey's. You know what I mean?
Right.
Could be.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
I don't know. I'm just saying. When you start looking at things, you got to think, what were they distracting us from? Because they've been doing it the whole time.
Right.
There's always been distractions. You know, we got to think it's not this is not some new modern shit. They've been using it since Roman times. We know this shit. You know, so that's the thing. It's never stopped. Just like we talk about all the kids, they never stopped taking our kids. Yeah, they never stopped fucking running circuses and bread and circuses either. You know, we call it football and basketball and baseball now and shit like that. You know what I mean? There's some people that are so fucking wrapped into some of this shit. We've talked about it, you know, where they just don't even think about the world anymore. They're just wrapped up in so much of their shit, you know. But if they took those same skills and put them towards other shit, we'd be better off. But they use those skills to distract you with all this other shit.
Yeah. That's crazy. I see people energy change because of football on.
Right.
As soon as it go off, they going right back.
Different people, right?
Yeah, like sad and shit. Like
sad and shit.
Yeah, like
waiting for Sunday.
Yeah. When that first Sunday hit, when no more football come on, boy, people gonna be upset. They don't do themselves.
Well, then they have to
That's
watch.
what you were saying. That's what you were saying.
Right.
They so wrapped up in this shit. You don't know what to do with yourself.
Right. Some of them are too wrapped up. I mean, I had moments where I was wrapped up in a lot of it, you know. I had my own moments where I was, remember I was telling you when we had that conversation, me and my brother were playing all that fantasy football shit and all different things. We were playing fantasy golf and fantasy NASCAR, and we were playing them all. I was wrapped up in that shit at some point, I've been there. That's why a lot of times I can talk about this shit. I've done a lot of shit. I've done a lot of shit.
That's crazy. I just got into the little gambling, sports shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
FanDuel. You on FanDuel, sir?
I'm just kidding. That's crazy. I don't even think it's. I think it's ESPN.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing shit through the job.
Yeah, you're using the ESPN app. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's kind of cool though. You know what I mean? So I can see how they get wrapped up in it, but I'm not. I don't be scrolling my shit, checking the stats. I need to probably.
Right.
But
you should be. No, I'm just kidding.
You know
That's why I'm saying if you're playing it, play it, man. It's not a big deal. But what I'm saying is there's some people that wrap themselves up in this shit. Right. It's different when you're just, hey, I'm just in the fucking office pool. You know what I mean? Like you're just, I'm not really in it. I'm just in it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying there's nothing wrong with doing it. Right. It's just that some people wrap themselves up when when they should be putting that energy somewhere else.
Gotcha.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
That's all I'm saying. It's too much. There's like we say, too much of anything's a bad thing. So you know what I mean? You should only be doing so much where, your whole life shouldn't revolve around just that type of shit. That's all I'm saying. It's okay to take advantage of any of that, but just you don't have to wrap yourself in it so much that's your life. You should be doing more shit than that. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Understandable, bro.
Yeah. Just balance your life. Balance it out.
There it is right there.
Boom.
Balance. Droppers.
Balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
good
like
way to look at it.
It's just like poker. Like they say, you got know when to fold them, know when to hold them.
There it is. You got it.
It's the same shit.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Have you done this before?
No.
I'm just kidding.
It's the same shit.
Right. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Yeah, it's balance. Everything's balanced. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So that's why I said it's not, it's okay to do stuff. It's okay to enjoy yourself.
Right.
Just balance it. Don't make it all you do. Get some culture out there. See the world. Try some different things. That's all we're saying. But on that note, I don't know if I played this one before.
What's that?
This song. It's from the Welcome to the ShitShow Mixtape. It's free on ppeintox.com.
Welcome
Check
to
it
the
out.
shit show.
We put this
What was he
mixtape
talking
out
about
in 2021. Welcome to the Shit Show, right? So this song, I always liked this song, and I just like the vibe of it and stuff. And it's called Searching. And like I said, I'm not sure if I played this one before, but I love.
That don't sound familiar.
Yeah, I just love how it came together and like what it's saying. It's got a message. So yeah.
My mortgage house.
Oh, hello. Something's already playing in the background. Oh, Pandora was still rocking from earlier. There we go.
Damn.
Okay.
People still use Pandora? That's crazy.
Yeah, man. I still rock that joint. But yeah, this one, Welcome to the Shit Show, Searching by yours truly. Here we go.
Welcome to the shit show. All right.
The days are long, but my free time is limited. Just trying to sit still, but my mind is fidgeting, staring into the darkness, so lost and cold. A fork in the road, don't know which way to go. Cause I struggle every day, just fighting the pain. And another woman's love can't wash it away. Focused on myself, dwelling in my thoughts. Every day I know I done paid that cost. Now the world is it's difficult, and I'm all by my lonely as the years go by. I'm just hoping you know me. Can't trust nobody, their affection is phony. You say that you love me, but you never show me. I speak from the heart. I hope that you listening. Notes, letters, and prayers from your constituents. Hope for the best, but I'm prepared for the worst. My emotions are bubbling and they're ready to burst. I got so many questions, only you got the answers. I'm just searching. Only you got the answers. I'm just searching. I'm just searching for something. I'm just searching. I'm just searching. My purpose was clear, but now I'm just not sure. And there ain't no coming back if I close that door. All my thoughts are confusing. I'm drowning in madness, trying not to fall apart in unpopular fashion. Working through my issues one day at a time. Blowing smoke in the air just to ease my mind. Got me feeling so powerful with the world on my shoulders. 2020 is upon us, now we're wishing it's over. Sacrifices were made, taking one for the team. They feeling so real, trying to decipher my dreams. Waking up in the sweat, choking on my spit. Living life to the fullest, this the best it's gon' get. I speak from the heart, I hope that you listening. Notes, letters, and prayers from your constituents. Hope for the best, but I'm prepared for the worst. My emotions are bubbling and they're ready to burst. I got so many questions, only you got the answers. I'm just searching. Only you got the answers. I'm just searching. Searching for something. I'm just searching. I'm just searching. I speak from the heart, I hope that you listening. Notes, letters, and prayers from your constituents. Hope for the best, but I'm prepared for the worst. My emotions are bubbling and they're ready to burst. I got so many questions, only you got the answers. I'm just searching. Only you got the answers. I'm just searching. I'm just searching for something. I'm just searching. I'm just searching. I'm just searching for something. Yeah, I always liked that one, man. It's deep. Message, there's some big message in there. Yeah, it's crazy. I love that one. Searching.
Oh, definitely vibing.
Welcome to the Shit Show.
Definitely vibing.
Yeah, we did that one right after 2020. We're like, fuck, this is the Shit Show. We're in it now. We're here.
Not a game, folks. Not a game.
So yeah, you can get the free download on that. Just go to ppeintox.com.
Nice.
Yep. Go to the music page down at the bottom. You see the free mixtapes.
Bubbling.
Yep. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Yep. Telling you, man. Just searching.
Yeah, we're all searching
for something.
We're all trying to figure it out. You know, that was something I told my lady a while back was, because ever since she's known me, I pretty much had somewhat of a religious idea going on. But because I was searching. I was trying to figure it out. I circled back. There's so many times I've walked away from it. There's so many times I felt like I didn't need it. There's so many times I felt like it didn't matter. And then when I really looked at it, I was like, no, I think it does matter. And that's what started my search. That's why that song kind of came from in a way. I was like, I'm searching. I'm like, what's out here? What's really real? What is all this? You know, why am I feeling this way? Why am I in this, why am I caught up in this shit or whatever? At that moment when I was, because that came out in like 2021. So, you know what I mean? So it was like, and I probably wrote that song like probably within a year before it actually came out. You know what I mean? So so I was writing it in 2020 when all the shit was really going down. And, it was like the aftermath of all my shit going on, coming into this new world of 2020 and everything's changed. And I'm going, it's got to be more. I'm just searching. And I think that's where that kind of came from. And so yeah, it's just interesting. The journey Everybody's got their journey. Mine's documented in music. Just got to find it.
Yeah.
And these shows. Episode 148.
Yes, sir.
We're here.
That's a mean accomplishment, boy. I say that every time, man, because I didn't think we were going to go this far.
Right.
I ain't going to lie to you. I didn't think we were going to go this far. I thought we were going to be done like fucking 70 or some shit.
Right. You'd be like, it's not. Yeah. What else do we talk about after 70, right? You're like, yeah. We've doubled that now. 148.
That's crazy work, bro.
Doubled that now. And that's what we said. It was like, yeah. At first, it was like, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? Now it's, you got to shut me up. You're going to have to shut me up. Because I'm just going to keep talking. So, yeah, and because I just been telling everybody, like, this is a show that it not only are we, using it as therapy, not only are we just having a conversation, but it's also teaching. It's also, informing. It's also, a wake up for people. It's like if this is your first episode, half the shit we're saying, you might go, what the fuck's this guy talking about? What the fuck are they saying? But, you got to start somewhere.
Right.
So, if this is your first episode, welcome. If this is your 148th, wow, loyalty.
And shout out to the newcomers on here, man. Thanks for this subscriptions.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're like almost 600 now.
Yeah,
right?
590.
I ain't even looked in a while.
590.
Nice. It's growing.
Appreciate
the
y'all.
YouTube fam is growing. Y'all got to get over there and check it out.
Appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
let's get it, bro.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
100%, man.
And it's got to start somewhere,
Yeah.
You're going to want to say, I was there. I was there.
Man, for the longest, boy, I ain't gonna never forget this. Yo, we was stuck at 97 or some shit like
forever.
that. I thought we weren't gonna move.
Yeah, it just sat there.
That's why I thought
97 forever.
that's why I was like 70. All right, this is
right.
This is it. We're not gonna move no more. What are we doing wrong?
We had to put that work in, though, man. We had to put that work in. We're going into our 4th year.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be at the end of it's the end of the 3rd right here. So yeah, we're going into our 4th year at the end of this year. We started in December 2022.
That's crazy.
So we'll be going
you
into our
say
4th
times
year,
like
man.
that, you made me just think like, damn. That's a long ass time.
When we get to December, that'll be the end of 3, and then we'll be going into 4.
Wow.
4 years with this thing.
Wow.
We've done a lot. We've talked about a lot.
Shit like high school, man.
Right. Yeah, we got high school years coming. We're about to be in our senior year.
Right. You juniors right now.
We was fucking freshmen.
Damn.
And then we went right. We're juniors right now. So yeah, we teach, not preach. Because that was my thing, right?
That's accomplished.
Was when I started learning more, to circle back to that, when I started relearning and re-understanding things with the Bible and God and source and whatever you want to call it, right? I didn't want to come on here and be a preacher. I didn't want to come on here and act like the same people that were in my life did to me. So that's why I was like, let's go on this and do it different.
Yeah.
We can talk about it different. We're not confined to a book. We're not confined to one idea. Mm-hmm. You got to look at it from a whole different perspective. That's how I was trying to bring it, and then that way we can just have the conversation and be like, you know what? Maybe Jesus wasn't who we thought he was. Mm-hmm. Maybe he was this time traveling fucking wand, fucking waving fucking wizard. I don't know.
That's the thing. Some people don't want to hit. They don't want to
hear that. Right.
So that's why I'm glad you didn't go into the preacher mode, because that would have brought a lot of heat. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody think different.
Well, not even that, but that's the easy way to do it.
That's the thing.
The easy way to do it is just to follow what everybody else is doing. And I was like, I don't want to follow everybody else.
Right.
And that's why when we started, remember, I was like, we're not doing a script. We're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking whatever we come up with, we're doing.
Right. We'll go with that.
Did I know that was going to be cool or it was going to work? No. Mm-hmm. But I knew that in my head and my thoughts, the way that I work, this is my best work. It's just letting me just flow it out, just bouncing it off people, just having conversations. That's how I thrive. So I was like, I'm going to bring that idea to the show. That's what I want to do, you know? And I just dragged you along. I was like, come on, man, let's go.
Let's go. We are going through the mud.
And now we're off and running, you know what I mean? So it's like, I didn't, you know, we didn't know how it would go, but it's been awesome. Yeah. It's been a crazy ride. It's been cool. I mean, look at how it's grown. Look where we're at now. Right. You know? So yeah, it's a, you know, it's watching it all too. It's watching it all just unfold and happen over these last couple of years, you know? It's just like, I didn't know where it would go. I didn't know what we would do, you know? And as I watch other podcasts and watch other people do stuff, we do new things. We incorporate things. I hear people tell me stuff. Oh, try this, or have you done this? And I'm like, okay, maybe we can try this, or let's try that, or, you know? And then there's times where it's impromptu in the idea where a few episodes back, you couldn't make it for whatever reason. And I just said, okay, fuck it, I got it. And I just did a fucking show where half of it I was outside talking shit, and then the other half I was playing video games. Right. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm just gonna try something else. Just see what happens. Don't know what could happen. That's why we say on this show, you never know what could happen. People walk in, things, you know what I mean? We play random songs, shit, you know what I mean? We just, it's interesting. It's an interesting fucking show. That's all I'm saying, you know? And wherever
just gotta check it out.
Yeah, folks. Wherever you start is where you start. You don't have to start at number one. Number one's for dedicated people. Starting at number one and getting it, that's dedication. Yeah. But just picking an episode or an episode here and there and just and seeing it, I think it's worth it. It's worth something, you know, to most people. I think it's worth something. That's all. And so that's good. I'm glad it's out there. I'm glad we did this.
Yes, sir. Like I said, let's get it, I'm happy too, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm still shocked that we
right.
48.
Where we are, right?
For real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so bottom line, folks, you just gotta keep going.
Well, that's another thing.
Another thing, yeah.
That's us showing people. Going. If you just do something, do it. Get out there and work on it. Put some dedication into it. Your first episode's not going to be your greatest episode. It shouldn't be. You know, it should be your start of your journey. You know, and you know, your first one isn't going to be perfect. A lot of ours still ain't perfect. You know? Right. You know, but the idea is that we've got a good rhythm, we've got a good idea, we keep it flowing, we have guests, we throw things in there, you know, because early on I think we did like 4 or 5 episodes, and it was like people were already asking like, yo, y'all gonna have guests? I don't even have anybody on, you know, and then there's other people who were like, yo, you don't have a guest on every week? And I'm like, no, man, we have conversations. Like, I'm not boring. You know, so, like, I'm not bored. I can talk about some shit.
Right.
You know, so it's just, you know, it is what it is. It's cool. It's a different thing. And knowing that one day I was going to do something like this in the back of my mind was crazy. You know, like I knew I was going to do something. I kept, you know, as a kid, I kept going, I'm going to be speaker, but I'm not going to be standing at no podium. I'm not that kind of speaker. I knew that for whatever reason in my head. I just didn't understand it yet until podcasting came out.
There it is.
Then it all came together. And here we are, episode 148. Glad you could join us. Thanks for sticking around.
That's crazy. So, you remember when you was asked, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a motherfucking hustler. Yeah, that was always a big question when we were young. Yeah. Elementary. What do you want to be when you grow up? You know, we're all presidents and astronauts and shit.
Right.
I don't know.
Some of you...
Did anybody do it?
Anybody make it to what you was thinking?
Some people do.
Or told your parents back in the day?
Some people do.
Like, yeah, man, I'm going to be an astronaut. Did you ever get in a suit and take ass
or
in
something?
Space?
Did you ever go to fucking take a trip down there or anything? Go see Cape Canaveral, something? Watch a launch, anything? You know, get yourself in the mode somehow. You know, because that's the other thing too is, you know, parenting, man. It's like you can parent where you're just kind of like, I think a lot of my parenting was just me making sure my kids didn't die. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to school, don't get kidnapped, don't die. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really trying to teach them a lot. for the most part. I just wasn't. I was so distracted by work and my life and music and you know, my wife being sick and things. It was like I was so caught up in all that shit. I didn't think about what I was really teaching my kids, you know? And so that's a regret I have, you know, but I do it now. And that's, you know, that I was like, I got to start somewhere.
Right.
So I started.
Right.
And now I teach them now.
Right.
You know, and I have more advice and ideas to give them now. And maybe that's what it was about, you know? You know, when I look at it, it's like, you know, because I don't regret it to a point where it's like fucked up. I just go, damn, okay, I got to do better now. I got them now. I can do better now. I didn't do a great job then, but I can do better now. That's all it comes down to. You just accept it. You know, you know, you don't look. There's some people that take that and go, fuck, I'm such a bad parent and feel bad about it. Shit. No, make it better now. If you got that moment, fix it now. In real time, you know. So yeah, I just be better. I'm a better dad now. You know, that's all it comes down to.
At least you know what I'm saying. You there in a life.
I acknowledged it.
You know.
I knew where
It's
my
you
fault
there.
was. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some dudes out here that don't even want to be around their kid.
Or can't be. You know. Sometimes they're, you know, there's things that stop them. You know, so
that too.
and some people will say, well, they didn't fight hard enough. And it's like, yeah, but the fight was probably not worth it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it was, you know, at some point you gotta
you don't know what we gotta go through.
You don't know what they gotta go through sometimes, yeah. So it's tough for people, you know. But I'm glad that I didn't have that scenario.
Right.
Because that's something I thought about growing up sometimes. I thought about that. I was like, I don't want baby mamas. I don't want that. Even if I never had any kids, or I'd be good with that too. I just didn't want something like that. I didn't want the drama. You know?
Right.
And so, you know, so I'm glad I did it the way I did it, and you know, it worked out. But yeah, I never wanted baby mamas. I was like, I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, that's not something I want to deal with. So I'm glad I had the discipline to stay all right with that. I didn't fuck that up. You know,
that's like an engagement without the ring.
Right. Did I have a few moments
they're gonna be there
where I could have fucked that up? Yes, I did. But for whatever reason, it didn't happen.
Right.
You know, so I was good. You know, but there was some scares. You know, a couple here and there. I think everybody's been there. You know, every man has been in that moment. You know, where you're like, fuck, is this it? Did I fuck it up? You know, so, but yeah, it worked out for me, and so I'm happy that I didn't, you know, I didn't want it, and it didn't happen, so I was good.
Right.
You know.
You gotta make sure the person right.
Yeah, that's the thing. That even though like your mom or your dad might say that, you know, find a good person, find a good woman, or whatever. They didn't teach me what that really was. Nobody teaches you what that is. What's a good woman?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of times the only one we get to see is our mom. That's our first idea of what a woman is. You know? So yeah.
Damn.
It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
It's like that's a big moment for you in your life, but nobody teaches you how to do it.
Right. Right.
You just go out there and figure it out.
You gotta go fumble.
Yeah. That's why you gotta fumble through some people and find out what you like, what's out there, what's out here, what's going on with these people.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You know, some people don't like. Some people can't. What is it? Do too well with rejection.
Right.
You feel me? So if I fumble the ball, I'm gonna fumble everything.
Right.
Because I'm embarrassed now.
Right. Exactly. Who knows, right? How you? But that's the thing. You gotta learn how to accept all that. You do. That's part of it. You know.
I feel like I shouldn't be told no crazy shit. Don't tell me no.
He said, "Don't tell me no."
Don't you tell me no. You know how hard it was for me to come over here to ask for your number.
I know, right?
Your name, get to know you and shit, and you can tell me no.
Right. No, thank you.
You know how much courage it took me to come over here, and you tell me no.
Right.
making me fake something.
Right. You said, just give me the last number wrong. Come on.
Yeah, do something. You gotta write something down, baby. I can't leave here.
Oh shit.
I can't leave here
Right.
like
Right.
this.
It's like don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me.
That shit hurt, man.
No, I'm with you. We've all been there.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I feel
been
you, though.
rejected somewhere, but yeah.
You know, you gotta go through that shit, man. But that was one of my fears in high school.
Yeah.
Or coming up, I should say.
Right. That's probably a big fear for most people, most guys, yeah. Even women. I mean, women are even worse probably when it comes to rejection. They definitely don't like rejection. Because to them, it's like they think their whole fucking persona's fucked at that point.
I don't know why.
That's what I'm saying. I think women be fucking crazy sometimes with that shit. It's like, I just said no. Doesn't mean you got to change your whole life. You got to move to a new city now.
Right.
It's like, holy shit. So, yeah. But
I know
that's
some
anybody.
females out here.
That's anybody, though.
See some men, you know what I mean, they like, but they won't approach.
Yeah.
And then, so now, the man, he might not approach you. You know what I'm saying?
Now you both don't approach
right,
him.
exactly.
Nobody knows nothing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I wish some women do step up.
True. Well, that's the thing, is when opportunity knocks, you're supposed to open the door, you know what I mean? So there's those, there's probably those moments where you'll have a moment where this is your moment and you either seize it or you don't, you know? So yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, come up to me, because I want to tell your ass no. Say no. Say no. I'm playing, ladies.
Right.
You know,
No, thank you.
ladies.
No, thank you.
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
Your outfit's nice. Thanks for coming by, though.
Right.
That's that show. Remember we watched that show a while back? The one where they popped the balloon?
Oh, the pot of balloon
The pop the
show.
balloon shit.
Yeah.
That shit's still like on here and there, but it's like it was popular for like a hot second and then,
Right.
like no one cares about it no
Yeah.
more. But yeah, that show is it's like, they always say that, no, I think you're a great person, but no for me.
Right.
They have to be so calm trying to tell these people no. So there's a lot of rejection on that one.
Yeah.
A lot of rejection on that show. So yeah, if you want to see some rejection, go to YouTube and type in "pop the balloon" and you'll see some shit.
Man,
Check it out.
some of the reactions,
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
Yeah, just catch a clip or two here and there. You'll figure it out.
And you're going to see some people don't take rejection too well.
Right.
They definitely going to talk about them.
Yeah. That's why I say it's got its moments.
Yeah.
Just pick a few episodes, see what you like. You never know. It's a hit or miss. It's hit or miss. But you'll definitely get some laughs out of it, I'm sure.
Definitely will. Definitely will. Yeah. Damn, man. Ain't we in fall?
Are we?
Or should be in fall?
Should we?
I think I said this shit last week.
Yeah, when
The damn leaves ain't on it.
remember you said it last week, and then the next day, what I sent you? Remember I sent you that clip? That guy was talking about the same exact shit.
Yeah.
Next fucking day, Instagram clip pops up. The dude's going, "Yo, aren't we in fall? Why aren't
That's
the trees fall? Why aren't the
crazy.
leaves off?" He said the same shit you said the night before we were talking about it.
Crazy.
We said it on the show. So yeah.
That's crazy.
He added in. He said, remember, you used to have those pumpkin bags, and you'd fill them up with leaves, and then people would leave them on their lawn. You'd have the big pumpkin bags full of leaves and shit, right?
Yeah.
He was like, even if you went to go get those right now, how you gonna fill them up?
Right.
There's no fucking leaves.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
That's crazy.
So he's like, what fucking season are we in? What's going on here? So.
I did hear a while back that when it's gonna be hot, we're gonna have
Right.
a hot winter.
Well, that's the thing. We've talked about it in the past where I've said,
I did hear that one day.
they say that we were never supposed to have a winter. Like we're supposed to be like 75, degrees all the time, every day. A little rain here and there, you know what I mean? Kind of like a Florida weather type shit, you know what I mean? That's how we're all supposed to be. But because they're getting us to manifest evil shit, part of that is we probably have to have a winter of some sort. It fucks the seasons up. You know what I mean? It, like you're saying, it's probably very mild. We might have some mild shit, but it ain't gonna be like no fucking super snow and killing stuff. It just might be cooler, like it is now per se in fall.
Right.
That should probably be the worst it gets, you know. And then then it ramps back up, and you just have your spring and your summer again, or whatever. You know what I mean? There's no point for it to have a dead time. Why is there a dead time in our fucking? You know, how are we supposed to grow fruits and vegetables and shit? There's a fucking dead time.
Right.
I think that's manufactured. That's all I'm saying.
Bomb droppers.
So it's possible we're growing out of it. We're slowly growing out of that shit. You know, it's possible. I don't know. Manifest it. It's manifested, folks. Stop manifesting crazy winners. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it. I don't want no damn cold.
Yeah. It's cool. Like you said, it's cool to get a dusting here and there or whatever. Something cool, you know, gives it I get it, you know? But we shouldn't be fucking piling up fucking snow. It's crazy.
Right. I don't want no snow. None of that. No freezing temperatures.
Right. What is that for? It's like, keep that in the mountains. When I want to go fucking skiing, I'll go up there. I don't need it down here.
Yeah.
You know?
True shit.
It's like it has an area for that.
True shit.
I'll go to the Alps when I'm ready.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Why are we living in it when that's some shit we should be doing recreations in?
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's the world we live in, man. The world we live in, bruh.
Right. The more and more we look at it. Yeah.
Every day something's going on. Not one day you have not had nothing bad
Something
happen.
going on, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. For the most part, every day it's something.
Like, can it? That possible for something to go good?
Right. Yes, there's good stuff happening all the time. They just don't report it. They only report the bad shit. So you fucking think everything's falling apart.
Gotcha.
You know, that's their whole MO. When you're like, no, your world's falling apart. My world is great. You know what I'm saying? My world is great. Your world's falling the fuck apart. Fuck your shit. You know, I'm taking my shit back. So, yeah. And, you know, that's because you're manifesting your own individual area and idea. But collectively, we're manifesting all this shit, you know, so. So, yeah. Just takes a little, you know, just point in a direction. I want to go this way. I want to do this, and just start working towards it little by little, and you'll chip away at it. Next thing you know, you're there.
Right.
And then, you know, like we've said last year, this time, if you start now, next year, you'll be doing it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You just got to start.
And that's crazy. Bomb droppers. Remember the guy I told you I talked to him and he was like, yeah, he want to do a podcast and all this other shit.
Yeah.
I seen him not too long ago and he told me he's getting stuff together.
Still getting it together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you said he
bruh,
was on his way, yeah.
You told me this a long time ago.
Still working
All
on
you
it.
had to do was start.
He hasn't started yet.
Start.
Yep.
Now you got to wait.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you'd have started, what? Like you said, he'd have had a year. He'd have had a year by now.
He'd be in right now, right? Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah. That's why we say you got to start. You know, because everybody's always going, yeah, I'll get to it. And that's how we've lived for a long time. And, you know, and that's why we push things back and we forget about stuff and da-da-da.
Procrastinate.
When we procrastinate, we've all been there. You know, I still do it on some things myself. But when you just go, let's start it, let's get it moving, let's do this, then things just start in motion. And all of a sudden you realize things are just rolling and you're not even trying that hard. You know, it's the initial start. It is. You got to get that initial push, you know. But once you get it, you're going. Some of y'all ain't never roll started a standard and it shows.
Bomb.
You ever done that shit?
droppers.
Oh, you said you can't drive a standard, right?
Nah.
Yeah. So like,
No, sir.
so stick shift, right? If you put it in neutral
I went to third gear.
and then you push it
That
and
was
you
it.
get it moving, you just gotta pop the clutch in and that bitch will start up.
That's crazy. Say it one more time, because that shit sound crazy.
So you put you have stick shift, right?
Right.
So you have your gears, but you also have neutral in the middle.
Right.
So you put it in neutral and then you push the car and then you pop the clutch and put it in first and it kicks the fucking thing on. And it's fucking, you're rolling.
Wow.
You can push start a vehicle. You have to have the key in it, but you can push start that bitch. So yeah, if your starter ever went out, I've had to do it before. My starter went out. Pushed that motherfucker, hopped in, popped the clutch, and I'm gone.
That's
I did that shit.
crazy. Yo, I remember. I don't know. So you know, I don't know how to drive sticks, right?
Yeah.
But one year I was about to buy a car. I was looking to buy a car, and this guy had a stick shift for me.
Right.
It was a nice price. I was like, shit.
They're using good price
Let
cars.
me get it. Yeah, it's like $800. I'm like, shit, man, let me get that shit.
It's like, I'm ready.
So he was like, I told him I didn't know how to drive a stick.
Okay.
So he was like, all right, man, you come on down, you know.
Show you.
Yeah, I'll show you real quick.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, bet. So I see my aunt, she had a stick shift. So, and she was a bad motherfucker with that stick, boy. She
Right.
found 1, 2,
Right.
3.
She's in there.
Yeah.
You don't even got to look at it.
Right, exactly.
You gotta look
She
at
was a bad motherfucker with that shit,
You just
boy.
feel it. You know where it's at.
Right. Her and her cigarette, boy. She's a bad motherfucker on that stick.
That's what I'm saying.
I
And
give
a
her that.
cigarette? Nice.
And a cigarette.
Yeah.
Never missed a gear.
Right. Right.
So I get down there and he's like, all right, man, go ahead, hop in. So I remember my aunt moving the gears and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
You had
I
an
knew-
idea.
Right. So I knew
Yeah.
what first was, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
5, and all the other shit, right?
Right.
I knew what first was in the corner. On the right corner.
Yo.
In the pocket, right? So I get in the car, I get in the first gear, I'm like, oh shit.
You're like,
I hit it.
yeah.
I hit 2.
You got two.
Now I'm in 2. Now I'm rolling.
Yeah. Just grinding it.
Now I gotta change the fucking gear. I changed it 3. Boom. I
Slammed it in
got
there.
it at 3.
Slammed it in 3.
Now I'm like, oh shit. I came to a stop sign.
Now
I'm thinking in my mind, I gotta
Now
hit
what?
2, 1.
Oh, you downshift.
Yeah.
You can downshift. That's
I didn't
one way to do it.
I didn't know. But I
Or you can
remember
just
my aunt
Put it in neutral.
she threw the bitch in neutral.
Tap the brake.
Right.
Yeah.
But my mind, I was thinking 2, 1. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I was
Downshifting,
nervous.
yeah. You can do that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's pro moves. You got to get there first.
right.
Otherwise, you just slap it in neutral and start braking.
I didn't know how to stop.
Yeah.
So
He's like, I didn't know how to stop.
yeah, I was like, man, nah, I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I think about me, I'm a beginner.
Right.
And then I'm thinking about
He
traffic.
wasn't ready at the time. Oh, yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
car gonna be
That
stalling
car in
out and
traffic
shit.
sucks.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Car gonna be stalling and shit.
Yeah. Because that's
Cutting out. I ain't got time for that.
because I
Sorry,
had
folks.
my first one.
Go around me, sorry.
I bought a Toyota stick shift in 2000 and rode that bitch till like 06. And
Damn.
then when I had moved from here and I went to Texas, had it in Texas, moved to Tennessee, had it in Tennessee.
Damn.
And then when I moved up here and I started driving in this shit, I was like, no, I can't keep fucking doing this. Yeah, it's because it's just stop and go in a fucking manual car.
Right.
I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. So I had to
That's what I
upgrade.
thought about.
So I've ever since then. I'm just like I'm driving automatics, but yeah, I know how to do that shit. I know how to do. Remember we talked about it when I was in Japan. It's you drive on the other side, and the shit's on this side.
The
The
stick?
steering wheel's over here,
Right.
and now the stick's on this side.
Oh no.
So I learned how to do that bitch. It's opposite.
Oh,
First is here,
no.
second, third, fourth, and reverse is back. It's opposite, and so it's like. So
How
I
the
learned
foot-
how to. So I learned how to
How
do
the
it
foot
that
thing?
way too.
The
Foot thing's still
well,
same
you
level,
like-
same way.
well,
Gas,
yeah.
brake, You know, clutch. Still the same way but it's on this side of the car.
Yo.
And the other, and that makes the stick shift on the left side. So yeah, it's a different experience. It took me a second to get it, but I got it. And I was driving in Japan.
Crazy.
That's why I be telling people I'm such a good fucking driver.
Yeah.
I'm doing a stick shift on the other side in Japan. Fuck off.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
That's crazy.
That's how I know how to drive so well.
You know what I'm starting to see now? A lot. I'm starting to see fucking please be patient.
Oh, on the back of the car. New driver, please be patient. I want to just ram into the back of that fuck. Just get out of the way. Bumper cars.
I could tell how you driving, you are rookie.
But sometimes I think motherfuckers use that as a cop out.
That's what I was
kind of that baby on board bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's got a baby on board. Shut up.
Right. Like, there's a lot of fucking stickers out here.
Everybody in their stickers.
Everybody got a
the
sticker
fucking
now?
stick family. How many dogs they have? Fucking, I'm a dog lover. The dog rescued me. Not weird.
Yeah.
I get it.
We people cars and shit.
Yeah, all kinds of shit, man. People, you can learn some shit about some people.
Right.
In the back of their fucking cars sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, I've never been that person. I don't like putting shit.
I
on my
haven't
car.
even. No.
My shit, I like my shit clean.
Yeah. I put my hats in the back. I used to put my hats in the back.
Yeah.
In the back of the window.
Nice. Okay.
But other than that.
Yeah, a little flair. A little flair's no wrong with a little flair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't a big sticker person. Bumper stickers and shit. Yeah, not me. I felt like it looked tacky. Made the car look tacky.
Yeah.
I'm not into it.
Yeah.
But now I'm willing to sell space on the side of my car. Who's up? Who wants to?
Sell space.
Who wants to sponsor a fucking the door on my car? Come on.
That's crazy. You know, some shit out here. I think it's some insurance out here that do that for you. You can just ride around with their.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of places that will do
logo
that.
on
If
their
you-
shit.
Yeah, there's a
And
lot of
they
places
pay
that'll
you.
pay you to drive around with their logos and shit. That's what I'm saying. Hit me up.
Yeah. Yo, that is crazy though. You on the left side, man, I'd probably be stuck, boy.
There was a lot of people that refused to drive because they just were like, I'm not trying it.
I'm gonna need that sign on my shit.
Right.
Please be patient.
Oh, yeah. We had that. I think we had one of those. American driver. Watch the fuck out.
Shit. Hey, you could tell I'm American by my tags.
I think that is true. I think the way our tags looked, it was in their shit, but I think the way it looked, you could tell it was like it was like almost like we had like military tags or some shit. Or some, you know, something different about it. I'm sure they could tell. But yeah, the other part about that, right, is like they were professional drivers out there. So like a lot of them wore gloves and shit when they drove.
Yes,
like they was right. But the thing is because we're Americans, we found all the loopholes and started exploiting shit real fast. You know what I mean? Like, because, you know, now that you're on this side of the road, everybody turning is turning on the same side of the road. When you want to turn right, you're already on that side.
Right.
I mean,
No,
wait,
you want to turn
the other
left.
side? Hold on. What side were we on?
The right.
What is on the
You
other
wanna turn
side?
left.
Yeah, it was on the other side. So whenever you turn left, you're already there.
Right.
So turning this way, you know what I mean? They're coming at you. So it was like, I can't even explain it right now because you kind of had to be there.
Yeah.
But like there was certain things that they did, the way because of the way the traffic would flow, you started learning how to fucking take advantage of their hesitations and all that shit real fast. The second they hesitated, you're just going, like, fuck this guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? Because
Gotcha, bitch.
Because that's the thing is those people, the Japanese people, are a little more submissive and a little more respect. You know, have more respect. So they don't just, you know, Americans are just gonna do
Right.
whatever the fuck we want.
Right.
They do
Don't want you
everything
to
by
get
the
in
book.
the fucking hole.
Right. So it's like
Yes.
they do everything by the book, and you know what I mean. And they're on it. So you can predict their moves a lot easier. You know what I mean? So that's what it was. It's like if you paid attention, you could find little loopholes in their shit and just start fucking jumping around their shit and just be like, shh. So yeah, it was wild. It was like, that's why I said you input that information plus this plus that. It's like good driver. Hello. I got programmed to be a better driver. So yeah, interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about driving. I just like driving, bro.
Yeah, you mentioned that a few times.
I just like driving. But I just hate when people don't know how to drive.
And that's half of them.
That's some scary shit, bro.
Because remember I talked about that? I was like, man, I need to be a fucking driving instructor. But I wouldn't instruct them how to drive by the book. I'd instruct them how to read the road.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
That's a different fucking game.
Right.
You know what I mean? And how to understand shit. Find people's tendencies and understand what different cars are doing and stuff like that. And,
Right.
you know what I mean? You'll start to see it when you're out there. If you're paying attention.
You gotta look at the wheels, shit, to see if he go come over, cut you off and shit.
Right.
You,
Is he leaning?
You gotta look at all that shit.
Leaning on you
man.
already? You know?
Yes,
things.
sir. You gotta look at all that shit. So yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just take them out driving and just start teaching them about everything. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Watch this. See these people? What is that doing? And then you get them to drive, and then they start driving, and you tell them, predict everything. Start telling me what's going on.
Right.
Make people better drivers. Holy
Yes,
shit,
sir.
I better get on it.
Bomb droppers. And when you leave on shit, you're not leaving with no "please be patient" sticker.
Right. You're like, you leave with a sticker that says follow, or lead, follow, or get out of the fucking way.
Right. Or another one to say, "You see me smoothing."
You see me smoothing. Yeah. I ain't had that one in a minute. You see me smoothing. Yo, did I tell you I heard that in like a fucking video game or some shit?
Smoothing?
Yeah, or something. Where was it? Somebody was talking.
Playing.
Something I was watching. I can't remember what it was now. And they were like, oh, you was smoothing. And I was like, what? I was like, they stole our shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it was cool. Or I was like, it's catching on.
Right.
More people are saying it.
Right.
Smoothing.
Damn.
So yeah, but it was in a podcast or something I was watching. I can't remember if it was a show or something. It was something I was watching like the other day, and they said, I meant to fucking say something, and I just was so distracted by everything else. But they said, it was like, oh shit. He said, fucking. He was like, yo, you was smoothing. I said it just like that. I was like, what? Yeah, you be smoothing.
Motherfucker then took smoothing. Motherfucker trying to take
on,
awkward intelligence.
I know, right?
I mean,
Circle back there, right?
come on. Man, we can't say too much on this thing.
Yeah, that's how good it is. We're over the target. We're over the target. People want this shit.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, we start wrapping this thing up though.
Yeah.
It's getting to that time. ppeinmusic.com. ElevateYourLife.site.
Yes, hit that site, folks. Take care of your body. Take care of your body. You just never know.
Give your body what you need. Elevate your life.
Come on.
And it's getting cold out there, like we talked about. It's getting cold. ppeinmusic.com. Find you a hoodie. There's like 30 fucking designs up there. Come on, stop. One of them, you gotta like something.
Right.
Yeah, know your limits. What do we got on there?
Galaxy Gangsters.
Yeah, Galactic Gangsters, right?
Galactic.
Yeah. Gen X Legend up there, you know what I mean? Helping, not hurting. Productive and constructive. I mean, come on. There's so many things. Spread love, spread truth. That's a beautiful one. Come on. So yeah, there's a lot of hoodies up there. Go check it out.
Come on, folks. Go do your job, folks.
Yeah, and grab a t-shirt while you're there too. Come on. You gotta wear something under the hoodie.
Yeah, and a candle, just in case the power go out.
And a candle in case the power go out.
You know.
And you need some frequencies.
Yeah, there it is.
You know. And you got some frequencies. So yeah, it all works out.
Yes, sir.
Everything you need.
One-stop shop.
Yeah, and yeah, we're October. Fucking what's Thanksgiving's next? Is that where we're heading? That's
We do the fucking Halloween shit.
Oh, Halloween first. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I
guess
see
we're
people
gonna
riding
have
around with costumes and they come
already. Yeah, ready to go. Yeah. Probably having parties already. Probably doing Halloween parties and shit already. Yeah,
I'm not going to near one of them motherfuckers. I remember I threw one. 5.
You threw a Halloween party
6 years ago. Yeah.
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 Get some good costumes.
Yeah.
Some good ones out there?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice.
There's some nice ones out there. I just like seeing the costumes.
I've done a couple parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went as Jake from State Farm one time.
Jake Staple.
I went, got some khakis, a red shirt, and I put a "Hello, my name is Steve" on my shirt.
Oh shit.
They were like, "What are you?" I was like, "I'm Jake from State Farm."
Jake from
Yeah,
State
some shit
Farm.
like that. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. I did that one time.
You know, being creative.
You can be creative sometimes if
Definitely.
you try. That one, I wasn't even trying that hard. So yeah, but yeah, there's some good ones. Some people come up with some good ideas. Sometimes.
Man, they do.
Yeah.
When dude played, Martin, Jimmy Fly.
Oh, the karate dude.
Yeah, the karate dude.
Karate dude. Yeah.
Man, this dude looked just like him, bro. Motherfucker had the suit on, the headband, all that shit, the
It's
mouthpiece.
like, where do you find this shit?
The chin? I don't
You know what I mean? Like, how do you find something that matches this shit?
Motherfuckers make it
Yeah, something.
early. Some
Right.
shit.
You had to fucking plan.
Right.
Because, yeah, you like, sometimes these costumes that people come up with, I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd you get that from? Like, did you make that? Because, like, what the fuck? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, can you just get that on Amazon or what? Oh, shit.
I remember one time I went to a Halloween party and I was the semi-pro. Will.
Okay. Will Ferrell?
Yeah. I was Will Ferrell and shit, and then I went to the party. I looked to my right, and motherfucker wearing my shit,
Same shit?
same shit. I looked to the left,
There was another one?
the same shit. I was like, I knew we had a costume party.
Y'all run
but
a game
damn.
or what?
Nah, hell no, we ain't win no game.
You had a squad.
Yeah, I don't like being out in public.
Yeah.
And somebody got the same shit I got on. I really don't. But I knew it was a costume party. But I'm like, damn, he got my shit on. He got my shit on.
What'd you do?
Who else next? Nah,
Didn't say nothing?
I ain't saying. What am I say?
Be like,
Hey.
oh shit, same outfit.
Nah, fuck that.
No, nothing.
I ain't one of them guys.
Gotcha. Just stayed in your lane. I get it.
Yeah, if I say, I'm like, fuck. Damn.
All right, right. Thought I was fucking the only one. Shit. Everybody's thinking like this.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
guess it was
cool,
one of
though.
those years. Is that that year when fucking that shit came out or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, because that's a big thing. You know, like, depending on what happens that year, there's certain ones that people will pick. Like, that's the one.
Got you.
Somebody will get some shit going. Yeah. So Halloween's on the way.
Yeah. It's around the corner. Time to get some more cavities.
We'll save that for next show.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get out of here. Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with,
BDot, baby.
and we'll see you on the next one.
Awkward Intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
This is Awkward Intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
Awkward Intelligence.